I have to sneeze.
That took a bit.
I warned you.
And stared at me awkwardly for like 3 seconds.
It was still, churning.
Name your disease, damn it!
It's snot.
You're thinking too much about your allergies, I think. Alright, now hit play in the bottom right when you're done. So right now you get to pick your starting country.
Start America.
Snot begins in USA. Okay, click on that before it goes away. The red bubble. You got an extra DNA point for every new place that you infect. And since that is your starting area, that's what you get. Now, you can click on this thing in the bottom left over here, and that will bring you to your overview of here, but mostly you're going to be looking at these 3 tabs over here: transmission, symptoms, and abilities. Transmissions is how your disease spread itself. Symptoms is what it does. Like this bottom right or bottom left over here is the schizophrenic path, where people will start having mental diseases. I think the bottom right is starting hemorrhaging. Top middle is lung problems, etc., etc. The top one is coughing specifically. So that one, if you click on that one, this part down here, the severity in the bottom, it went slightly up, so that's how people will notice you. But the infectivity on the bottom left, this pink one, that one increases how fast your disease will spread.
Oh, so you don't want people to know
Yeah, the faster people notice your disease, the more likely you'll be, it must be cured!
Okay.
And lethality over here is when it'll start killing people. If your disease infects people slower than you kill, then your disease will eventually die off. Alright, now abilities over here are special things, where this one will make it so they can survive in cold temperatures easier. This one is hot. This over here is a special one for bacteria only. So now click on that one and see what it is. Okay, so this one, it shells against all climates, so you probably want to avoid getting these two and go straight for this one over here. That way it'll be good for both of them instead of just specializing in hot or cold. And down here makes it so you're going to be harder to be cured. And also the medicines, I think, makes it so it's easier to infect urban areas because you're resistant to bacteria or antibiotics and stuff. So basically, choose how you want to grow your disease, and your points are DNA in the very bottom left.
Okay, so I have to buy stuff.
Yeah, this one costs 9 points. You'll see they'll be brighter red if you can actually afford it.
Oh, okay. A slight chance of infection when kissing.
So there's events that happen in the game, like a kissing festival. So if that happens, you'll be like, I'm gonna get that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Also, you can devolve things. So if you decide you don't want something, you can take it back.
Oh, I can't afford anything right now.
Yeah, so basically just get out of this window, and then you can hit 1, 2, and 3 to speed up time.
Oh.
And just let your disease run a little bit until you get more points.
What's that?
Let's see. Pop orange DNA bubbles when they randomly appear to get bonus DNA points, which you can use to evolve your disease. They will disappear after a while. So you got another point.
Yay. Oh, is this my disease spreading?
Yeah.
Look how many points I have!
Ship uses new sterilizing cleaning techniques. Now you won't be able to go across boats as easily. But you can combat that in your transmission section and bypass this. This water one will bypass it so that ship one it does not effective anymore.
Mosquitoes!
Increased infectivity, especially in hot climates, and chance of mutation. Now get out of here for a second. Hit escape. Now click on the US after the bubble. Now over here you can see that this place is a rich country and it's an urban landscape. You can use that to decide what you want to upgrade if you want to increase the speed of the USA's infection rate. Because you currently have only 5 people infected.
So deadly.
So you're a rich country and it's an urban area.
Okay. Oh, it's probably the mouse that I want to have.
Urban regions. So then evolve and slowly, not slowly, but yeah, slowly still, you'll get more infectivity.
You have successfully evolved snot. Okay.
Now rats have snot. By buying one thing in this tree, everything else in the transmission tree will get a little bit more expensive every time.
Oh, okay. So it would kind of be good to have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but if you manage to max out everything in this section, so get all the sheep, all the rats, and all the birds, you'll get the center one that is super transmission, which whenever I hit that, you can see countries just spreading like mad.
So I don't really want to do these yet, right?
I generally don't for a while.
Since we want to spread first.
My basic strategy is spread until the whole world is infected, unless they start noticing earlier, and then have an execution by evolving a bunch of lethal symptoms. The islands are gonna murder you unless you can transmit there, because at the very end, when people start noticing you, they're like, let's close all the borders so people can't transfer. So unless you get the islands early on, eventually they'll close off.
I should have started on an island.
Meh, I usually don't, because you can't spread as easily.
Look how much stuff I can buy now.
Go buy stuff.
Pigeon?
I like going with bird, actually. Birds are good for spreading diseases quickly. So your snot has developed anemia automatically.
Okay.
So people might start noticing you when they become anemic. You can devolve this, though, if you don't want them to see it immediately.
Okay. What?
Yeah, you can see that one has been researched, because you can see the next one. You can devolve it, and it'll give you 2 points.
Well, who gave this to me?
You got it for free. So you actually gain 2 points for those random transmute...
That thing.
That thingy.
Okay, should I fast forward?
Yes, please, my god.
How do I do it?
3. USA is a wealthy country, high healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. That's a good idea.
How come there's 2?
They evolve. They'll go to 2 different trees. This one is continuing that path. This one makes it harder for you to be cured. Snot is spreading from person to person in the USA and will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by involving it. Latest research shows that human countries are getting significantly wetter due to global warming. You might want to invest in water spreading. And that'll allow you to cross boats now. Escape.
I always forget.
Water transmission upgrade lets Snot survive the new cleaning techniques on ships and spread between countries again.
Oh.
So your people start coughing now.
Oh. Snot infects hundreds. Snot has infected hundreds in USA, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. Okay. Rio Olympics mystery. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Rio Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given.
Oh, by the way, the Rio Olympics is an event where everybody from around the world goes there. So if you can get your disease in Rio before the Olympics happen, you can spread everywhere.
Okay, where's Rio?
Down here.
How do you, try to get it to go one way?
Okay, pause the game for a second. Space. Well, not now, because it just paused it for you automatically.
Ah!
Mexico has been infected, so you just got to Mexico.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, so basically, you got to Mexico, so the next thing you need to be able to infect is, this is a poor country that is more rural, so you want to be able to start easily infecting areas like this to continue the chain to get down here.
The sheep.
Yeah, so you might want to get some sheep infected.
I don't have enough money.
Probably not. So anyway, hit spacebar to unpause and keep going.
I can afford it now! Oh, I could have afforded it earlier. Spending all my money.
Now, the more you go to the equator, it's also getting hotter.
Somebody went to Europe. Oh, look at that! Ah! More countries. Control where it goes by evolving transition traits in the disease menu.
So you have Snot has rashes now.
Oh no! I don't know if I want rash. How do I feel about rashes? I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
You have 2 things.
Oh, but there's...
You're able to jump to that now because you have the previous thing.
Oh.
The ones that are black in the center instead of white are what you have.
Oh. Should I get rid of it for now?
I don't know, it's up to you. But they're still kind of not big things, but you don't really want to be seen this early on in the game.
Yeah.
Don't evolve one! That's evolving it, not devolving. Your disease specialty is climate, so you don't really have to invest in the other one as much.
Okay.
Escape. Oh.
Just want to see what else I can buy.
Okay.
Nothing. Are we going to Canada? Oh, we're in Canada. Oh, I feel like we have the measles.
What?
Because of all the spots. Look at all the
Oh.
spots.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is disgusting. Bloop, bloop. The world menu contains useful data to see which countries are not infected yet.
So click on this button after you get those. Quick, Cheryl, before they disappear! click down here. Cheryl, before they disappear!
Don't unpause it!
So go to over here on the left, and you can scroll up and down to see what countries. The one on the left have not even had a single person infected. The ones in the middle have somebody infected. When a country is fully infected, every single person is infected, it'll become dark red.
Oh, look, Brazil is red.
Yes. So you got there.
I got there. Alright, how do we get to Greenland?
You're going to need some cold transmission, and you're going to need to up your water transmission.
Okay.
Or cold abilities and water transmission.
Oh yeah, Russia. We gotta get over to Russia. We need to be cold.